Hi, thank you for joining us. We are here with Diana today. She is the mother of Delaney, who just finished our Brain Balance program. She's a 14-year-old girl, and we were working on her right hemisphere. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what brought you guys to Brain Balance?
Delaney is very smart, but we could tell that she's always had some struggles. And we homeschooled, so things weren't as important when we were homeschooling as far as like being able to read the board and write things down. But when she started school, we realized that she really needed some help. And this past year, I could just see her struggling with work. And she's starting 9th grade next week, and I knew now was the time to go ahead and do this so that she could do her best in high school. And I really see she has just changed and matured so much over the summer. I think a big part of it is Brain Balance.
Yeah, she's a great girl. She's so delightful, and she's funny, and she's charming, and she's musical. So tell us about her social, awareness and how she is socially among her peers and things like that.
Well, she used to really not have self-confidence at all, and she would walk into a room. Our church youth group is like 80 kids, and it was a really big crowd, and she'd walk in, and people way across the room would be whispering, and she would think they were talking about her, and every little thing bothered her, and she just had a hard time making friends. And I really think it's going to be a better year for her. But I think people like her better. She's funny. She's, I think, more comfortable with herself. Then she'll give off an aura of, more welcoming to other people instead of feeling anxious, and that gives off, the vibe of,
So how would you say that Brain Balance has changed your home life and things like that?
Well, 2 years ago, she was depressed. She wasn't sleeping good. She had headaches and stomach aches, and she was not pleasant to be around. She was just angry outbursts all the time, just almost to the point of being violent. I was scared that maybe she was suicidal. And so over the last 2 years, we've tried medication for ADHD, and we don't want to have her on drugs. And then I decided to come here. It was a really big step because of the cost. That's it's a big commitment. And but I'm glad that we did it, because now I do see that it's just, she's a different person. I enjoy being around her. I find reasons that we can hang out together now,
definitely.
Whereas before I would find reasons not to be around her, and we used to not get along, and I was always yelling at her. And so I think we have a better relationship. She talks, but she's just sleeping better. Her headaches and stomach aches are gone because the food thing, I think the food was bothering her, and the getting her brain in balance has helped all of that. Food sensitivity and, not totally gone, but it's mostly gone.
Really? That's good. It really sounds like Brain Balance has had a positive effect in a lot of different kind of areas in your life and Delaney's life, and you're not the first kid who said you like your kid better now, so that's definitely a good thing. What would you think Delaney would say about her Brain Balance experience? I talked to her about it a little bit yesterday, but I just want to know what she's kind of said to you about it.
I don't know that she always sees all the good that she's gotten out of it. She does see some of it. I don't think she sees all of it. But this summer was huge for her. She became a camp counselor, and she went on this big camping adventure, and it really challenged her physically, emotionally, and she's taking on leadership roles. I think all of this that would have been really hard for her before, she's able to tackle it, and she's just willing to push herself. And I see the self-confidence. I see so much, I really see her being able to grow through high school, whereas before I felt like she was, I don't know, a little bit behind socially, and her peers were moving ahead, she was kind of behind. Now I see that she's ready to do this.
And take it all on. And really with that self-esteem and that self-confidence coming up and into high school, it's really going to open a lot of doors for her, because she is really talented, and she really is a great girl, and we are very, very thankful that you entrusted her with us. We've enjoyed having her, so you'll definitely have to come back and visit and keep us posted on all the wonderful things she goes on to accomplish. And if you have any questions or want to learn how you can have your child have a success story like Delaney and Diana's, you can give us a call. Our number is 704-540-6363, and that is Brain Balance of Charlotte. Thank you.